Hello and welcome back to the channel and another video. This is the Arsenal episode 3, and I'm back with Tom. We had my super subbing Mike last week who come in, but
what was I doing last week?
You were with the missus for her birthday, I believe.
Yeah.
You should really know when it's your wife's birthday, Tom. That's anniversary, her birthday, and Christmas. 3 dates that you should mark down.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not going to.
No, and Amy knows that as well.
Yeah. Look,
I think she was well aware when she married you that I'm not, I do not provide remembering dates as part of this.
Yeah. But in a way, it works to my favour, because if you get a card, then that is extra special.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't really have to get anything else.
No, because you've the
fact I've remembered. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you've actually thought of me.
You admit this as well. There's people out there that might be like, well, that what a jammy sod he is. He's married. I'm not.
No.
And
Yeah, no, mate. I to be honest, I'm trying to do away with getting cards as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. People seem to like the card, so
they do. I think like you've just mentioned, it's more of the thought than it is the actual card itself.
Yeah, I mean, I struggle. I really don't think I've ever wished you a happy birthday on your birthday.
Oh no, you definitely have. Like,
but it would have been more of like I'm out today for my birthday. I've gone, oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
rather than me texting you first to go, happy birthday.
I vaguely remember one year you being like, I swear today's important to you in some way, but I can't remember. I was like, yeah, it's my birthday. You're like, that's it. And you were like, well, enjoy what you're doing. See ya. I was like, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I just know it's in September. I'm going to go with the 19th. Is it?
Oh, you're close. You're a day away. It's the 18th.
Yeah. Wait. Jeez, I'm always a day off.
No, I think it was like my 19th or 20th birthday. You were literally like, I swear this day's significant in some way to you. Don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's coming to me, but I don't know why. And I was like, yeah. But most of my birthdays when I was younger, I spent them with you anyway.
Yeah.
We just had McDonald's and played Pro Evo. Yeah.
I wouldn't come around because it was your birthday. I'd just be around you. But oh, by the way, it's my birthday. Like, oh, yeah, is it?
Yeah.
We'll get 20 nuggets this week.
Yeah. No, the good old days. Rightio. So Bournemouth versus Arsenal was the last game, Tom. Going into it, I know I always ask this question. It's a bit silly, but I'm going to still ask it. It's probably going to be better for the next 2 games because they're quite near each other, so there might be rotation. But
yeah,
the team, Tom, the lineup. Was you surprised?
No,
fair enough. Yeah, no, you've got to ask it because there's still people out there that are like, oh yeah, I would have put Tommy Asu back at right back, and I would have done, I'd have had Tierney at left back and Zinchenko in the midfield.
No.
Yeah,
I can see a point where that will happen, but not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah, no, I think the team pretty much picks itself. I would say Ben White at right back is the only what if, but I don't mind him at right back, to be honest.
Yeah, no, we'll touch on that a bit later on, but yeah. So going into the game, the first goal, Tom, it's you've mentioned Ben White there. For me, I don't want to say it's a hit and hope ball because I feel that's disrespectful, but he just sort of, I'm going to just pump this long and see what happens.
Yeah.
I think hit and hope's mean, but it is as we like to say, it's a big pump. And
yeah.
it lands at Jesus or Jesus, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
And what he does is absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
Because
you could say it was a miracle.
Oh, I like it. he gets it on the turn. He shoves the first one over. He's like, no, you ain't. Yeah. Get out my way.
Yeah.
He dances round about 3 or 4 of them. I think he might have even skinned the same person twice. He was that good.
Probably.
He lays it off to Martinelli, who Martinelli actually hits a very, very good shot.
Yeah.
It's a great save by Travers, and then it's followed in by Odegaard.
Yeah.
1-0 up early. I'm very glad Odegaard had scored it. Talk to me.
Yeah, love it. Yeah. Do you know what? I was like in the pre-season, obviously Jesus was doing really well. And I was a bit cautious with going, he's going to be a great player. He's going to be a great player for us because it was only pre-season. But like, what a player. like 3 games in now, honestly, like 3 games in now, I think it's fair to make some sort of judgment on him. And I always knew he was a good finisher, like from City, but I never knew he was that strong. His first touch is amazing. I had no idea he could dribble like that either. Like every game, he just picks the ball up and runs past like 3 people. I never knew he could do that. I just thought he was a good finisher. I thought he was basically a Brazilian Nketiah, to be honest, when he first signed. But like an amazing all-round player. And I know we're going to discuss it in the other video, but look at Liverpool. I can't believe that there weren't other teams in for him.
Yeah,
to be honest, and we are very lucky.
Well, this is it. I said when we signed him, and after watching him, that he would get into 18 other sides in the Prem because the top two didn't want him. Well, they're not the top 2 at the moment, but you know what I mean. Last season's top 2 didn't. He'd get in every other 18's squad and probably be their starting.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Spurs' starting centre forward, but you know what I mean. He'd get in their team at least somehow. They'd probably play him out wide potentially, but.
I think you're right. They did try to sign him, didn't they?
Yeah,
actually, they did try to.
Yeah, them and Chelsea tried to come in last hour, but I was going to say just quick as well because we talked after the Palace game, and we both said, "Are we gassing him up because we've just not seen it, so it looks better because obviously we've not been used to it." But no, I'm with you. I'm willing to concede that no, he's not just a good goal scorer. He's an amazing footballer on top.
Yeah, I honestly, I think the last striker we had like it. Like, I'm not saying he's as good as Henry,
no,
but that's the last striker that we had of this vein. Because I think from then, we had Adebayor, Van Persie. Van Persie and Adebayor were good strikers, but they weren't all-round players.
No.
And then obviously Giroud, he was a good striker, but he was just pump it up to him. And then Lacazette just twerked on everyone.
Yeah,
if he ever ran anywhere,
would you say when we had Sanchez down the middle, he was sort of similar? Because I actually think that Jesus is a bit. I think he's stronger than Sanchez. No, not saying Sanchez was weak, because there were times where Sanchez absolutely bodied people, but I actually think Jesus is stronger than him.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the strength that he's got over Sanchez, but as good as Sanchez was, he was fairly inconsistent. Like with his final balls and things like that, and you always felt like, he's gonna mess this up somehow. Yeah, even though he was really good, but with Jesus,
he did take too many touches sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, like I always used to laugh at the assist that he got for Giroud's scorpion kick goal, because I think I remember saying to you at the time, I was like, it's just typical. Like, he's put a rubbish cross in, which has made Giroud have to score an absolute worldie. It was just typical Sanchez, but Jesus, he's got the end product, and he's a bit more. You sort of trust him a bit more, I think.
No, I agree. Moving on from that to the second goal, for me, again, it's lovely play by Saka and Ben White. When the White puts the cross in, it lands at Jesus. But Odegaard just goes, no, no, I'm smacking this, and I'm smacking this really hard, which is what we've been asking him to do for weeks. And, for me, I think it's a brilliant goal again for him. I'm really happy he scored it because we love Odegaard here. We're not Odegaard haters here. And I think it shows how good this new system from Arteta is, because he wants, Zinchenko and White to go as far forward as they sort of can, so that they like introvert in and then create like extra midfielders. So it's like a 4 in the midfield, and then it's like 2 at centre back with Partey protected. And I think not just Bournemouth, but I think we're actually going to slap quite a few teams up like this. Like maybe I'm getting giddy and excited, but from what I can see, I'm like, if this was his end goal all along, but he had the Socrateses, the Mustafis, if he had all that, if he had to get rid of all these to get here, then thank God he has. Because if this is his final piece of the jigsaw, then it's a bloody good jigsaw, I must say.
Yeah. It's just nice to watch, like having like an actual decent system.
Yeah,
because I think you're right. I think it. Well, I would say it's. Yeah, I think you have the two centre backs, and then it's like a three in midfield, isn't it? Because you have Zinchenko, Partey, and White, and then Martinelli and Saka are really wide. And then, Zinchenko and White. I know White did overlap for the goal, but he doesn't normally do the overlap. And then you've got Odegaard and Xhaka pushing forward, so it's like a 5-5 formation. But it is interesting to watch, at least.
Yeah.
And you can actually see what we're trying to do. We actually feel like a team, which at the minute, a lot of the other better teams in the league don't look like a team. But I'm sort of with you. I don't want to get too giddy because I just don't really trust us.
No.
Can't trust us at the minute.
Yeah,
but like
you're not the only one. For me, I'm going to enjoy this for as long as I can because I feel like I've been very, I don't like to say negative, but I haven't been. I'm not one of these people that everything the club do is amazing. That's just not me. And I think in some of the critique that I've said, I don't think anything I've said is over the top in terms of the criticism that I've gave.
No.
Maybe others will disagree. And if you do, leave it in the comments. I'd love to know. But I just think, at the moment, it's very hard to be a moany bastard at the moment, in my opinion. That's the only word I can say.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you can moan about. The only thing you can moan about is perhaps Ramsdale.
Yes.
being a bit iffy.
Yeah,
every now and again.
But even that, I think, is a bit. He's played 3 games and got 2 clean sheets. So theoretically, is he that bad? Has he done that bad? Really?
No. It is. I mean, well, we weren't like one of the Saliba people saying, "I can't believe you sent him out load. You're useless." But
we did say at the time that I'm very baffled when you've spent 50 million on a centre back that you don't need. When we need, we've banged the drum about the forward and the midfielder. We called that from early. I don't want to be like, we're ITK, but I would think, as the joke goes, I think Stevie Wonder could even see that we need a CDM and a forward when we had a Bamian and Lacazette and only Thomas Partey in there last season. So
nice, good, isn't it?
Yeah, no. And talking of good in it. The third goal, Tom. First of all, it's another beautiful set piece routine. Arteta hugs that Nicholas Yova, whatever his name is. He gives him a big hug because he's like, what you do with me is working and it's fantastic. Xhaka gets another assist, which is brilliant. I've said incredible. I need production from you. I need numbers. He's gone right, James. I'm going to shut you up.
I'm gonna make you look a fool.
Yeah, look at me. I've got 2 assists in 2 games and a goal. What do you think of that? I've equalled my
2
tally.
assists and
I've equalled my tally for last season already on assists. Come at me, James. But the goal, Tom. I mean, we're going to get on the players in a minute, but just the only way it would have been better is if it hit the bar and made the noise. That's the only. That's the only thing.
It was quite well, I can't say it's disappointing, but it like just skimmed the bar, didn't it? It's like, if only it had pinged off the bar, and went in. Obviously not hit the bar. But it was just, I just like the way he hit it. Like it's like he was just like, I'm just going to literally just swing my leg at it. There's going to be absolutely no technique.
Nice bit of backlift.
There's going to be no technique in this shot whatsoever. I'm right-footed. I'm a centre back. I'm just going to swing my left foot at it and see what happens. It just flew top corner. And Zinchenko's reaction was, he couldn't believe it. It was like all of us.
He's lost his head. He literally lost his head. He couldn't believe it. No, it was insane. It was absolutely insane. I mean, what a guy. just what a guy this player is.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he's as good as he's going to be. But that's the
No.
thing. I'm watching him and I'm like, you're going to be better. And I'm like, God knows what you're going to be like when you're better, because you're amazing now.
Yeah, he's only 21.
Yeah.
Scary, really.
It is. It is. So going into the players, Tom, you mentioned him a minute ago. For me, Ramsdale, he only had to make one save. He only had to make one punch.
Yeah.
Yes, he did have one error for the game.
Yeah.
But for me, got to be happy with him. He got another clean sheet. And also, I enjoyed his interview on Sky after the game. I like the fact that he was man. I like the fact he was man enough to be like, yeah, I towards the end of last season, I did my performance did dip, and he's like, I need to get better. I like the fact that he's, we had a captain a couple of seasons ago. I hate to go back to him. That every time we lost, he wouldn't go out there.
No,
he was captain of the club, but he'd send Smith Rowe or Saka or just kids out there, to do the interviews, and it's just like, why you're meant to be you're the captain? Why aren't you fronting up? I like accountability. That's all I can say. Even in everyday life, I like people that can throw their hands up and go, yeah, do you know what? I made a mistake there, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. He didn't have much to do. He's all right.
Yeah. Ben White, Tom, for me, I think we mentioned it earlier. I think he's getting more comfortable out there at right back.
I do. I think it's because he used to play like right centre back, didn't he? So I don't think it's probably not too dissimilar to what he was doing before for Brighton and possibly Leeds. I don't know where he played for Leeds.
Sometimes for Leeds he played CDM as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think he's all right at right back. I think obviously against Palace he had a fairly difficult time. So against obviously the better players, he's going to struggle. But
he come out that well. Against Zaha, I thought he come out that really well.
Yeah, we won the game. Clean sheet.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the. I would say, even though he's 30 now, I still think he's one of the most tricky wingers in the league, and I believe. Next to Kane, Son, and Salah, he's scored the most goals out of. I think he's the next one on the list. So. Yeah, in the calendar year in the Prem, I think he's the next one on the list. But for me, he made 95% of his passes, and he's got a more difficult game this weekend. He's got that Reed for Fulham, who's can be quite tricky, and he likes to feed Mitrovic in, doesn't he? So it should be
probably.
Going to be a more difficult game. You know who Mitrovic is. I know you're sat there.
Yeah, I know who Mitrovic is. I got no idea. I don't know who Reed is.
He's the one who used to play for Cardiff. Bluebird legend knows him.
What? Bobby Cordova-Reed.
Yeah.
Is he a tricky winger?
He can be, especially for Fulham now, where they got that Pereira and Polinia that are feeding him.
Well, yeah, Pereira and Polinia are good players.
Yeah. They're looking like a good side, old Fulham.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose we'll get on to them.
Okay, so the man of the match for me, you might have a different one. Obviously, was Saliba.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly run it down. So, 100% passing accuracy, 100% on tackles won, 100% on long balls. He had 82 touches of the ball. He had 75 passes, completed 75 passes. He made 5 ball recoveries. Won 2 out of 3 ground duels, won 2 interceptions, made 2 clearances, had 1 shot on target, which led to a goal. And William Saliba, so far, 3 games in to his Premier League career, has made 164 of 174 passes with an accuracy of 94.25%. He's made 16 ball recoveries in the 3 games. He has won 100% of his attempted tackles. And he's made 15 clearances, and also he's got the best chant in the league.
It's incredible. And if you look at his pass map, it wasn't like he completed 75 passes to Gabriel.
Oh no, he's not Mustafi. He's not just passing sideways to get the numbers up. No, these are proper balls. These
are proper passes into the.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like actually going forward, So. It's more impressive than a lot of these people who get the high pass accuracy.
100%. And for me, I can understand what he's doing. He's like, you need to prove to me that you want me here and play me before I put paper to, pen to paper. Sorry. I need to say paper to pen there. That don't make sense. But he's got to get that contract signed, hasn't he? Like you said,
it's a done deal, mate. It's a done deal. They just want to get rid of Bellerin first, so they can give him the number 2 shirt and announce him as the number 2.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's my insider information.
The thing is, I don't know if they'll change it now because of how well he's been. So many people have paid for that number 12, and I think they'll go nuts.
As if they don't care, do they? They're like, they're just going to have to buy 2 shirts.
Unless Arsenal have a way that they can be like, you bring the shirt to the shop and we'll get rid of the one in a really neat way.
Just rip the one up.
Somehow, we'll have to do it in a really neat way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like we'll burn it with an iron or something until it falls off. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just paint it red or something.
Yeah. But no, I think he's absolutely superb. And his partner, Tom Gabriel, what did you make of him?
Just, it's always good when your centre-back is quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
When he's literally, like, you wouldn't have even known he played.
Best
that is the sign of a good, exactly, that is the sign of a good centre-back.
I mean, for me, he made a lot of clearances on the day. Yeah, like you said, he had a solid game, and I think people forget how good of a footballer he is because of how well Saliba's doing. I mean, if you look in the second half, he pings that lofted through ball for that Nketiah chance right at the end. That all started from him into Smith Rowe, and then from Smith Rowe to Eddie. So I think
Gabriel's an incredible player.
Yeah,
he doesn't get enough credit.
No. I think he gets quite disrespected as well. Zinchenko, Tom. What do you think of Zinchenko?
Yeah, he's just solid. Yeah. I think that was his best game that he's had. He's only played 3 games, but out of the 3 games he played this season, that was the one where you thought he's clicked. He's clicked. I think he probably did understand the system, but maybe he's getting used to the players. But it just felt like he was doing what he was meant to be doing, what Arteta wanted him to do a bit more against Bournemouth, whether that's just the opposition or what. But he had a good game. I thought he was really good. Yeah,
I mean, for me, I think the best compliment that you could give him was the fact that when Tierney even come on as a sub, Tierney actually played as that left midfielder, and Zinchenko still stayed at left back. So
yeah, I did think that was strange.
Him at left back so much.
Yeah, I would have just put Zinchenko. He took Xhaka off, didn't he?
Yes, yeah, he did. Yeah,
I would have just put Zinchenko there and Tierney at left back, and then I think you had Smith Rowe in the middle. Just moved him out wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you as well. I think he's clicking onto it now, and it's all paying off. Xhaka, for me, Tom, I will say solid game again. He only had the one howler, was when he played that hospital pass to Tomiyasu, but we mopped that up really quickly. Like I said earlier, another assist, which is what we want. And for me, he's had 3 good games all season. I think all 3 of the games he's been brilliant in. He's done his job.
I thought he was good last season as well, to be honest.
Yes, towards the end of the season.
There's a few mistakes, but I thought he had a really good season, and I think he's carried that on. Yeah, I think now he's. I think especially now, because that really is, his game wasn't really a CDM, was it? Let's be honest. He's not a CDM. His game was.
He's not mobile enough.
Was box to box. Yeah. But his game is more box to box. Not very quickly, but it is box to box. Yeah, that's what he does for Switzerland, and he always plays really well for them.
He does,
and I think now that the system is more defined, now that Arteta's got the players in he wants, I think he's doing really well. Yeah,
I mean, obviously we'll talk about it much later on, but when I did the purely Arsenal pod at the weekend, shout out to them. They asked me about Granit Xhaka, and I just said, look, I'm not trying to compare them because they're totally different players. But I remember Jordan Henderson was really disliked by Liverpool fans. I think because Gerrard had obviously been there before. But once they started to get better players around Jordan Henderson, his numbers started to go up, and he become a bit more of a important player.
Yeah.
And for me, I look at Xhaka and I sort of see similarities in the point of view of now that he has actually got better people around. I mean, what we're probably asking him to do in the midfield before, Zinchenko does it now, and he like sort of tucks in or he progresses on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing really well, and more power to him. That's the thing. It's just the consistency. Like if he keeps doing this up until we got the next break, I'll be ecstatic.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
he got a chant at the weekend as well. He's smiling. He weren't used to that, so no, it's all good. All good for him. Party Tom, I think same for me. Like we said about Gabriel, he's just quietly going about his business, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just shield the back four and do some passes if you can.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's about it, mate.
Yeah, but he's good at that job. He is good at it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I think you're right. He's just quietly going about it. He's just putting in decent performances, and I suppose he'll get injured soon anyway.
Yes, yeah. Odegaard, Tom.
Yeah.
What you got anything you want to say about him?
Just just what a player. I just love him so much. Like he's just like buzzing about it. He's just like annoying. He's just like a little fly. Just get away from me, little boy.
Yeah.
And then he's just there. He's got a wand of a left foot. And like you say, he did. We criticised him a bit because the previous two games, it's like, what? You're 5 yards from goal and you're trying to pass it. Just have a shot. And there he is, essentially tackling Jesus and scoring a goal. So he just needs to keep it up.
I think he shut a few people up. I mean, when I was looking at the old statistics, like I do, I couldn't believe he actually won all of his aerial duels, even against Bournemouth. And they're I mean, I work in insurance now, so I have insurance brokers call me up all the time, and they've all got like really distinct, funny names, and that is. For me, Bournemouth are just insurance brokers at the back, Mepham Kelly Kent. Just sounds like, oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, he insures my Mepham Kelly Kent. I'll get my cars done through him. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Or Francis Cook Smith is the other three. I think. He sounds like someone that you can trust. Yeah. He'll keep. I've got my contents and my property insurance through him. He's a good bloke. He had 70 touches of the ball. He had he won 4 duels. He had 3 touches in the box with 3 shots. 2 of them were goals. He had 3 crosses. He won possession back twice. Obviously, he had the 2 shots on target, which was 2 goals as well. And for me, he got taken off on the 74th minute, but solid.
Yeah, definitely.
You can hook him at 74 minutes when he's done something like that. Some people.
Well, 3-0 up or whatever.
Yeah, you want to keep him on because he's threading the ball. No, take him off. We got more games now than we had last year, and we saw last year we weren't fit enough, and that's what made us capitulate at the end. On top of picking our 2 worst 1v1 players versus Son and Kane.
Yeah,
that's a different story for a different day. I don't know. But the burnout was one of the big things I think as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tierney getting injured coming out of the shower as well is another one. But
I see that.
Oh,
idiot.
God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God's sake.
Mate, he has to bath with a lift now. I wouldn't make him shower anymore.
Get one of them chairs that gets you in and out of bed and all that.
Yeah, or you have to have a shower with the seat. You have to have a seat. You have to have a seat in.
Yeah.
And someone puts you in and someone puts you out. Tell him, wrap the towel around yourself. I'm not carrying it. Come on, Tierney. I know you like to wear your short shirts and your little socks. I might put, wrap a towel around you and I'll carry you in and out.
Yeah. Get him the commode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, get him a nice little bathrobe. Yeah, love it. They do Arsenal themed ones. Surely they must do. Adidas will start selling them.
Arsenal commodes?
Yeah, of course they will.
Yeah, I'll buy one.
Yeah. Worst things that you can buy with Arsenal on it. Saka, Tom. For me, Saka, he's not getting the numbers that he wants, but I cannot understand. He was crap today. He was crap. Can't behave.
No, he's not. He's not been. But the thing is, he's not been as. It doesn't seem like he's been as good as last season because he hasn't had to be.
Yeah.
Really, he was digging us out of holes last season.
Yeah, but if
But
you
now Jesus is involved.
yeah.
He ain't got to do as much.
Yeah, but if you look at all three games, right? The Palace game, he gets the goal through his own, his own play. I was trying to think of a better word in my head. Right? He does all that by himself, gets an assist for it because obviously it come off Guahi's head.
Yeah.
The Leicester game, he should have had an assist for Xhaka when he headed it and it hit the post. He was unlucky not to get one there. And then Jesus skied it on the hat trick, didn't he? Kicked it straight over the bar. He should have had an assist there. And this one, he fizzed the ball in quite a few times in the first half, low across the box, and there was just no one there to finish it off. I think if this is him whilst he's crap, then God knows what he's going to be like when he's amazing. Because he's still, he's still playing, I think, rather well.
Oh yeah, and he played the pass to White on the overlap, perfect timing. He's just, I just think he just seems like he's been quiet because he can be.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of our, to be fair, it does seem like a lot of our players going down the left at the minute as well.
Yes.
Like through like the left hand side because you got Zinchenko, Martinelli, and all that there. So not a lot really goes down this side.
No, I do agree. Talking of which, Martinelli, Tom, what did you make of this game?
Just incredible, isn't he?
Yeah.
I just love him. Again, he's just a pest. He's just annoying. He's just there running about. I would like to see him like put one of these chances away.
Yeah.
I don't know if that Travers had a really good game, but conceded 3 goals, or just every shot we had was straight at him.
I think it's the latter.
Yeah, so I think Nketiah had a couple, didn't he?
Yes.
I think even Saka had a shot. It was just straight. He was just saving it with his feet all the time. It seemed like.
Yeah. I mean, he still got an assist because of the shot going into Odegaard. It still counts.
Yeah, it's not right, is it? It's not right.
Well, he got me points on fantasy, so I was chuffed. I was like, no, I'll take it.
Is it an official assist through the Premier League though, or is it just one of them dodgy, stupid fantasy league assists?
Do you know what? I think it's only counts on fantasy league.
Because they're ridiculous. It'd be like you get an assist for a penalty when some bloke's like he's like picked the ball up.
Shall I
because you were the last person to touch it, you get the assist for it.
Shall I quickly check whilst I'm here? I've got Google open. I'll quickly check.
The official Premier League. I don't know how to find it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. This is weird.
So how many assists should he have?
So he's got 2 goals.
Yeah.
He should have 2 goals and 1 assist, shouldn't he? Because he didn't get.
What if it includes that one?
Yeah, because he hasn't got an assist in in the other games, has he?
No, I don't think so, actually.
No, the official Premier League have not given him the assist.
Right. So he's just on 2 goals.
Yeah, we are correct, but
I mean, I think that's fair. That it's just fantasy football.
Yeah, and next up, old Jesus. I thought he was unlucky with the offside goal.
Yeah, it's very close.
But again, brilliant game, and like everything we said earlier, just
he was desperate to score, wasn't he?
Yeah,
and I think in the end it was just like, I think Arteta kept him on for as long as, because I think he could have come off a bit sooner. So I think Nketiah was going to come on earlier. Well, he was on at the same time as Jesus, wasn't he?
Well, I thought he was going to take him off because Jesus was on a booking, and I was like, don't get him suspended, Mikel. We need. He's so important. Yeah.
Well, I think Mikel left him on there to be like, just get a goal, because I know you'll be annoyed if you don't score.
Yeah, but I think him and Eddie play really well, even in the pre-season when they were doing it.
Yeah.
I think they both feed off each other. I think Eddie's like, oh no, this guy knows what I want to do before I do it. He can feed balls through to me, which I think that's what Eddie wants. I think Eddie's a player that absolutely thrives on delivery. because okay, we've seen him when he runs in and does some stuff on it by himself, but most of the time he's a poacher, isn't he? He's like, I'm right place, right time type of player. I'm not.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not like a Jesus where I do skin like 4 of them and
no,
we're
not going to have a decent first touch and dribble past 3 people and play a pass.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, that wraps up that in terms of the the actual first team. The subs that come on, Tom, did any of them really stand out for you? I know it's good to see Tommy Asu back, Tierney back, Smith Rowe. I wanted Vieira to come on.
I think you should have given him some minutes. Oh, it's the control to my.
Fair. I thought to myself, I'll see you in. I'm like,
yes, it goes on my wristlet.
Yeah,
it goes on my wrist, mate.
This is the quality content. This is the quality content. All our new subs. Yeah, if you are new, this is the level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's broken now.
So it's reduced to £35 in Argos at the minute.
Oh,
robot baby Yoda. If you want one.
Yeah. No,
I'm not spawned. It's not a spawn, by the way. It's not.
No.
Spawn.
Yeah, we know we're not sponsored by anybody. If anyone does want to,
Argos. Imagine getting sponsored by Argos.
That'd be great. Yeah. I just get a bunch of screws.
Screws.
Yeah, I've got pictures I want to put up. I get a drill.
Right, you need a picture hanging kit.
Yeah. Then you can never have enough big tellies, can you?
No, yeah. Big telly.
Got a World Cup to watch in the winter when it's cold. Big telly. Get a big telly.
If you could afford to turn the telly on by that point.
Oh God, yeah. No, I will probably be going to the shops, and hopefully they do like the old days. Do you remember like Dixon's when we were kids and like Curry's? You used to be like that on a Saturday if you were out like trying to watch.
Yeah. Watch it from the windows of Curry's.
Yeah, we'll just be like setting fire to bins outside to stay warm, just like have we scored yet? Have England scored? Yeah. But knowing that, probably Dixon's and Curry's will go bust. Talking of going bust, Tom. Transfers. Have Arsenal got bust? Have we run out of money, Tom?
No. Apparently we've got lots of money to spend. We had the financial fair play thing from UEFA because they were like, how are you spending all this money? There's no way you're not going to spend all this money. And then they went, oh, actually, no, you've got loads of money. What's going on?
Oh, well, UEFA just had to look on Twitter because we release new kits every day.
Yeah. They've got about 30 kits.
Like you're only supposed to spend what you earn. I'm like, well, we're earning all the time.
Yeah. So I think
you can't buy the kits you can't buy these kits at the moment.
They're sold out.
I want the the T-shirt that they wear when they play away, the black and gold T-shirt that they wear. Yeah. I wanted that. I wanted the funny looking hoodie that sort of looks like an Obi-Wan Kenobi. But I wanted that. You can't get that. I thought I might go full pelt and get the jogging bottoms. I can't get them. You can't get the zippy up. You can't get that even.
No, you can't get anything.
The pink shirt, I couldn't get that anywhere. Couldn't find that.
No.
This is madness. It's good, but at the same time, it's mad.
Yeah. We're making loads of money.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, UEFA.
Yeah.
We've got another 50 million to spend on. I can't believe that we value Neto at 35 million.
Oh, that's
honestly, I'd be there if I go, how much do you want for Neto? They're at 50 million. I'd go, what I said to you, the Alan Pike, 49 and a half.
Yeah.
That's my final offer.
Yeah.
Go, fine. Yeah. I would be there. I would be trying not to laugh at them. I'd be going, 50 million. So, you've really got me there.
Yeah.
You've really got me.
Because
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? 50 million. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay it.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to negotiate with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'd be doing. You want 50 million for him, but just take it. Just take. I'll give you 55. I'll give you a bit more because I feel bad.
Is he the one for you? Is he? I know a lot of people have said he is.
Well, look, if we're after him and we're interested, he's a great player. I love Neto. What is he? 22 as well.
Yeah,
he's young.
Yeah, speaks Portuguese. Will settle.
Yeah. I think I mean, I watched the Spurs Wolves game, and he had, supposedly the best wing back, was it left wing back or whatever in the world, Perisic. He had him on toast all game.
Yeah.
He's so quick. He can finish. You'd have to play him over Saka. As well. That is the only, you'd have Saka and Neto there.
I don't think he starts over Saka, but yeah,
I think he starts somewhere.
The depth would be insane, and that's the level that we need to go to. Because I think we've got the first 11. We just don't have the squad. And I think if any real Arsenal fan was being honest, they'd say the same.
Yeah,
but that is a squad for me. Him and the midfielder, and again, I know Tielemans is being. I saw something yesterday. They want 50 million. Jog on. He's got a year left. 50 million
You're not going to get it.
No.
Well, I also read they've dropped it or something.
Yeah.
I mean, they've dropped it now because they realise that.
I think
silly.
he's the same as what Thomas Partey was like when we bought him. He's one of them where we know we can do him right near the end.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like we'll look at these because we know we've got you. Where we can just sign you when we like. Like.
Yeah. No, I think so. I think. I think especially if Leicester do up Chelsea and get whatever they're like 90 million or whatever they're asking for Fafana.
Oh,
I mean, if they get that, then
yeah, definitely.
I mean, if they get that, they'll be like, yeah, off you go to them.
I mean, I don't blame Chelsea for withdrawing that 80 million offer, especially after the game we play. I think we knocked about 30 million off the fee after Martinelli was
yeah, that was our fault, really.
Yeah,
I don't know. They're ridiculous.
Yes,
but we'll see. Yeah, I think a striker or a winger, I'd be happy with either because I think Martinelli can play up front. To be honest, Nketiah, Jesus. I think even Neto. I think he's played up front if we manage to get him. I think he's played up front for Wolves a few times.
Yeah.
I just think another midfielder. I think a midfielder 100% is what we really need.
Yeah.
And
would you say that you would rather a midfielder than Neto?
Well, I just love Neto. I don't necessarily think we need him.
This is why I've asked the question.
I don't necessarily think we need Neto. If they said, look, we've got 50 million, that's all we've got left, I'd go, well, go and get a decent midfielder then. Yeah. We'll get Neto in January.
Yeah, I mean, I look at West Ham going for Paqueta, and I'm just like, we should be going in, but maybe something's going on. I don't know. We should be all over this, lads.
Yeah. Well, it's like Alwa, isn't it? Wasn't he going to Nottingham Forest for like 15 million or something?
Yeah.
Like, we were well after it for about, we were going to pay 50 mil and they wouldn't accept it. And now all of a sudden we're not even interested. So
yeah, I saw Douglas Luiz from Villa being linked again the other night.
Yeah, I do like him as well.
Yeah, I think he's a really good player, and hopefully, if
he's more of a CDM though. I don't know whether we.
But I think that's what we need. I
suppose we do.
I know people. If you look at the 8th position, if Xhaka or Odegaard go down, I'm not saying I want them to, just in case anybody thinks I'm jumping it. You've got Vieira. You've got Smith Rowe that can go in there. You've got Lokonga that can go in there. Do you know what I mean? In terms of a number 6, if Partey, either gets injured or, elephant in the room, so we won't mention it. El Neni comes in. Now, El Neni, I'm not one of these that proper slate him. However, you know that he'll be good for 1, 2, maybe 3 games, but you are not going to get a consistent level from El Neni.
I mean, I personally, I'd like to see Ben White play. If Partey can't play, stick Ben White in there. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I
you can get Tomiyasu playing.
Yeah, I would say that's an option. Yeah, 100%. However,
that's what I would do.
I still think we should go. I still think we should go and sign one.
Yeah.
I think it's just nice to have an actual,
Yeah, I just think
where the drop off isn't that bad. I'm not saying that El Neni's terrible. It's just you know what you get with Elneny. He does what he says on the tin. You know,
he did do really well, to be fair to him, at the end of last season.
Yeah, but then he faded out in the big games.
Then to be fair, we lost the top 4 in the last few games. So.
Yeah. No, okie dokie. Right, that sums that up. So next up, Fulham, Tom. If I can trouble you for a prediction before we wrap up.
I don't know. Really don't know. I might go for a 3-1 again.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, this is what I mean. I don't trust Arsenal. I just don't trust us. This is a game that we if we've got any serious intentions of at least being top 4, but at the same time trying to close the gap. So, I mean, you know, at the minutes, City look decent, but they've just conceded 3 against Newcastle. You know, so it's like this could be a chance to really put a cat amongst the pigeons, as they say.
Yeah.
But as like you say, I don't want to get too gassed about it. So at the same time, it's like, I feel like we should beat Fulham, and we definitely can beat Fulham at home. But they're doing quite well. Mitrovic is a big boy, and we do struggle against big boys normally. We'll see what Gabriel and Saliba could do against him.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch Saliba versus him.
Yeah, but
he will either get sucked in and sent off like Nunes, or he'll body him.
Yeah. So I don't know. You know, we should be winning this game. And and if you'd offered me, I mean, if you'd said to me at the start of the season, Tom, I've seen the future, I've been there. After 4 games, we've got 12 points. I'd have called you a charlatan. I'd have thrown a beef burger at you. And I'd go, no, James, you're mental.
Yeah.
And then we've obviously got the midweek game, which is is it Villa?
Yeah.
Is it at home as well? Is it Villa at home?
Yes, it is, yeah.
It's mental. 2 home games in a row.
Yeah.
Really, you know, I don't know whether we're going to talk about the Villa game, but really we should be beating Villa, especially in their current state. We should be beating Villa and Fulham at home.
Yeah.
And I think if we can manage that, then I think we can get sort of it. We can be like, you know what, I'm really confident of top 4 this season, unless we have a proper meltdown. And then we've got United after that. I know it's United away, and they seem to get up for their away games against big teams.
Yeah.
Then it'll be okay. This is the first. I don't even know if you would call it a major test, because it is United, and they're going to go on and lose to everybody, and then come back. Oh, we're back. We've beaten Liverpool. We were really shy. So. Yeah, I don't know, mate. 3-1. 3-1 is basically my prediction's 3-1.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with what I said on the purely Arsenal. I said 4-1.
Right.
I got gassed. I'm gassed. I'm in.
I mean, it's like, I think we've mentioned it before. We haven't properly spanked someone for a while. Well, we beat Everton 5-1, but that was on the last day of the season, and they didn't care.
No.
It would be nice to just turn up, because I thought we were going to spank Bournemouth. Because I always we scored the 2 early goals. I was a bit like, oh, lads, you know, you got to calm down a bit. You don't want to embarrass them. But then I would love to see us embarrass someone.
Yeah. I mean, it's Leno in goal, so I actually think he's probably going to come out and try and do a performance here.
Yeah, but is he playing? He's not been playing the games though, is he?
Yeah, they played him at the weekend. He did play.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but they still conceded 2 goals. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they conceded twice against Fulham. Was it 0-0 against Newcastle?
Yes.
Well, they got another. No, what was the score? 3-2, wasn't it? They beat Nottingham Forest.
3-2. They beat Brentford at the weekend.
Oh, Brentford,
in the derby, and then they drew 0-0 with Wolves. It wasn't Newcastle, it was Wolves. Newcastle drew 0-0 with Brighton, didn't they? That was it.
Right. Yeah.
Because I in the other show, I was like, look, this week, game to watch, Brighton, Newcastle. It's going to be electric. And it was 0-0.
So, I think obviously they're conceding goals. 4 goals conceded. We're scoring goals.
Yeah.
We should be able to do the old football trick of scoring more goals than the opponent.
Yes.
to win the football match.
Yeah, if we can't get a result against Marco Silva, I'll be so embarrassed.
Well, look, yeah, we need to be beating them. Like I say, to be a serious team, we need to be beating Fulham at home.
Yeah, to get 15 points out of the first 5 would be amazing.
Oh,
especially after last year, it'd be so good.
It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah,
and then to go into the old Trafford with that run behind you already, and just the feeling of invincibility. You just think, we've beaten everybody.
Yeah,
I don't know. I saw someone saying the other day, like, they might have won their first 3 games, but who have they played? So, well, Palace away. Palace away on a Friday night. That's who we played.
I mean, I worked with some Liverpool fans, and they were like, "Well, who have you played?" And I'm like, "Well, hang on a sec. Palace.
Yeah, who have you played?
Palace that you didn't beat.
Yeah.
A newly promoted side like you.
Yeah.
And then, okay, give or take, I would say Leicester and Man United are probably, Leicester have had a bit of a dip because they've not bought any. But I'd say Leicester and Man United are somewhat on the same level now.
Yeah.
They're about top 6, top 8 each, give or take.
Yeah, like the only decent team, Liverpool.
Pretty much the same as you. We've done the same.
You had an easier game against Palace.
Yeah.
Because you were at home.
Yeah.
You drew away. You drew 2-2 with Fulham away.
Yeah.
You can only beat who's in front of you.
Exactly.
And it's a difficult league.
And that's what we got to keep doing. Just keep beating who is in front of us.
Yeah, if we win all our games, the title's ours. It's in our hands.
Well, Tom, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a time where we had played a newly promoted side in our 3rd game of the season.
Right.
And then Manchester United was our 6th game of the season away at Old Trafford. And that was the year of the Invincibles. That was that monumental Martin Keown jumping on Van Nistelrooy's head.
Yeah.
Slapping. I think he invented happy slapping.
or Nedge's
I think that's the
public
first
rodeo.
Yeah, I think that's the first happy slap I ever saw.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to quite get scenes like that.
No. But I wouldn't complain if we did.
No, not at all.
Tom, was there anything else Arsenal-wise you wanted to bring up or say? I thought if we're going to do general chitty-chatty stuff, maybe leave it for the other video.
Yeah.
Not for the Arsenal
one.
No,
just just keep going. I was just swatting away a fly there.
Oh, I was wondering what you're doing.
Yeah.
Did it make you jump?
Stop wondering. Just keep going, lads.
Yeah.
We're with you.
Yeah, and thank you to everybody that has recently, subscribed and liked and joined in.
How many subscribers have we got there?
We are now on 156.
Oh, geez, 156.
Which, to be fair, it normally takes us like 3 years to get 2 subs. So to get 6.
Hang on. Right, 156.
Yeah, I put a tweet out saying
it took us about 5 years to get to 100.
Well, I put a tweet out saying thank you so much for getting us to 150.
Yeah,
because that felt like a big milestone.
Yeah,
and then we got 6 subs off that. So
wow,
yeah, unbelievable, Jeff.
You've been busy in your spare time making new emails accounts and subscribing.
No, if YouTube are watching and listening, that Tom is completely wrong. I can categorically state I do not have burner accounts. I do not have a burner account or burner accounts.
And the views that we're getting are not from us because I do not watch this.
Yeah, no, you hate watching yourself back, don't you?
No, not necessarily. I just well, I'm not going to slag it off because we want people to watch it. It's just rubbish, isn't it?
Oh, jeez.
No, it's all right. It's getting better.
Yeah. No, and I appreciate. Like I said, I appreciate all the new subs and everyone that's watching and getting involved. So, if you don't think it's rubbish like Tom, thank you very much. Leave a like and take care, and we'll see you after the next game. It's going to be difficult to try and get one after Fulham to do for Villa, But
we do it, mate. We're professionals.
yeah, I mean, even if I have to, if I have to call on a super sub or even do it on my own, I will do it, because the fans have said that the best thing about you now is the consistency. So
Yeah.
got to keep giving them the consistency, I'm afraid.
Give it to them consistently.
Yeah, I mean, you might not want to keep doing videos, Tom, but sadly, the people seem to like them. So
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, just depends how much of it's to do with me. Because
yes.
if you don't like me, I'll go sit downstairs. All right.
Brilliant. Okay. Thanks, guys. Take care.